Hi guys, how are you?
Fine.
Good.
Okay, so today we're going to continue, keep revising our material. So last time, sorry for the internet interruption, okay, but we just revised the minerals and how to identify minerals. Today, inshallah, we're going to pass to chapter 4 to revise the rocks, okay? So let's start. Okay, guys, if you know the answer, just raise your hand. Try to share, save your marks, okay? So let's see here, question number 1. How did human use rocks in the past? Okay, so the old or human, how he used the rocks. Yes, Hannah?
B.
B, to tell time. How could you use rock to know the time? Okay,
To make tools.
to make tools. So it's D, not B, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so we said that actually he used the rocks because he observed that the rocks have certain characteristics which enable it to make some tools. They are heavy, they are strong, they are hard or whatever. Okay, and sometimes they could be sharp. So they are used these rocks to make different tools that could make his life easier. Question number 2: which of the following does not cause magma to form? What of these cannot form magma? Okay, yes, Subh.
A.
Okay, yes, an increase in pressure. We said magma could be found by 3 ways. Okay, what are the 3 ways that could, as you can see here, they already written. Rise in temperature once the rocks underground is heated too much until they melt, so magma is forming. Or changing the chemical composition. We said that once the chemical composition of the rocks change, it may form new minerals that could melt at a lower temperature rather than the old minerals, so it's easier to form magma. Or once the pressure is decreased or the pressure is released. That means because we know that substance or any material under high pressure, they turn to be from gas to liquid and from liquid to solid. So under high pressure, all substances, they are found in solid state. So once the pressure is released, that could allow the particles of the minerals and the material of the rock to set far apart, and they become a little far from each other, having a space between them, so they turn to be liquid. So like that, magma is forming. Good. Let's pass to question number 3. Sedimentary rock is formed through the process of which one or these? What here? Yes, Ganna.
B.
B, stratification. No. Okay. Stratification, it's a feature of sediment rock, but the process which produces the sediment rock is, yes, Ahmed?
This cementation.
Cementation, good, okay. So cementation, we said actually sedimentary rock passes or the formation of clastic sedimentary rock because it's the major type of the sedimentary rock. We said that it forms one of the sediments, the small pieces of rocks which are already produced by weathering processes. They are transferred by erosion, then they deposit. After deposit, they start to be compacted due to the process of stratification, but finally, after it's compacted, the minerals which are dissolved in the earth solution, they will fill the spaces between the sediments and turn them to be a solid rock, which is a sedimentary rock. Okay. So then past question 4, if someone cannot understand any one of these 3 questions, please ask right now. Guys, don't wait. Don't let something pass if you cannot understand. Everything is clear? Okay, let's pass to question number 4. What has to increase for metamorphism to occur? To have a metamorphism process, the process in which a rock changes into another type of rock or change into metamorphic rock, we need some conditions. What of these is necessary to have metamorphism? Yes, Karim? Karim? Listen, I am muted, so you can. Why you are muted? Okay, so let's pass to another one who can answer this question. Let's see. Yes, what?
B, temperature and pressure.
Yes, temperature and pressure. We said that once a rock is exposed to intense or high temperature and pressure, we find that they start to change into metamorphic rock. Good. Question number 5. What is the process in which water, wind, and the heat break down rock? We call this. Yes, Rahma?
Withering.
Withering. Good. Okay, so it's withering, the process of breaking rocks into small pieces, which are known as clasts or sediments. Good. Question number 6. When magma cools quickly, the kind of texture does rock have? What kind of texture it will have? It cools quickly. So to give a hint, it's gonna be an extrusive igneous rock. So what kind of texture they gonna have? Yes, Marwa?
Fine grained.
Fine grain. Good. Okay, so we have fine grain texture, medium grain texture, or cross grain texture. And we said that the size of the texture depends on the size of the crystals of the minerals which are found in that rock, and they depend on the time taken to build these crystals. So we said that once the magma cools down quickly, that means above the Earth's surface, so the rock which is formed is going to be an extrusive igneous rock, and because the big difference in temperature between the temperature of magma under the ground and above the Earth's surface, so it's going to solidify quickly. So there is not enough time to build large crystals. So the crystals will be too small, or maybe no crystals at all. So in that case, for this, it will have fine grained texture. Good, thank you. Let's pass to question number 7. What are the main categories of sedimentary rock? So we have 3 different types of sedimentary rocks, which are, who can tell me? Let's pass here. Adam, yes? Adam Fahla, yes? Yes, Adam, don't be shy. Even you make a mistake, no problem. Just answer. Yes, Adam? Can't hear you. Okay, let's see the another one. Adam Wassel. Adam Wassel, could you answer, please? Question number 7. Ibrahim?
B. Plastic,
B,
chemical, organic.
Yes, plastic, chemical, or organic. We have 3 types of sedimentary rocks based on how they are formed. These rocks could be plastic, chemical, or organic. Okay. Thank you, Adam. Okay, Adam also has already answered in the chat because he has a problem in his mic. Okay. So question number 8. When temperature and pressure change, what can happen to a mineral in a rock? So once temperature and pressure change, it means the metamorphism process has already occurred. So what does it mean? Well, what happens to the minerals in a rock? Okay. Yes, Muhammad? Yes, Muhammad. Okay, Selma?
They stay the same.
I can't hear you.
They stay the same.
Stay the same. So if they stay the same, so what kind of changing or what kind of happened or kind of metamorphism happened here? We said that once a mineral is exposed to high temperature and pressure, it could be changed or will be changed. So what do you think? It will change to a mineral that is less stable or change to a mineral that is more stable?
Less stable.
Less stable. So if it's less stable, that means this change will not last for a long time. It will return back to be stable. So the answer will be
More stable.
more stable. You get the idea?
Yes.
Yep. So question number 9. during the rock cycle, what form when magma cools? Once magma cools, it will form, yes, Bhumika?
Igneous rock.
Igneous rock, good, okay. So then question number 10. What do scientists call the rock that is formed when magma cools? Below the Earth's surface. That means the magma is going to be solidifying under the ground. So it forms which kind of rock? Yes, Ganna?
B. Intrusive igneous rock.
Yes, intrusive igneous rock. Good. Okay, so intrusive igneous rock because it's formed under the Earth's surface. Besides plastic and chemical, what are the third type of sedimentary rock, or what are the other kind of sedimentary rock? We just answered before, so let's see who didn't answer. Okay, Adam Fahla, can you answer right now? Even you can write in the chat.
Foliated.
Foliated is not a type of sedimentary rock. Foliated, actually, it's a type of metamorphic rock, okay? Or metamorphic rock could be foliated or non-foliated according to their structure. But here we said that the sedimentary rocks, they could be plastic, chemical, or organic, okay? So don't forget this, Adam, okay?
Okay.
Question number 12. What kind of metamorphic rock has its mineral grains arranged in planes or bands? So this one is, yes, Ruqayya? Foliated. So that is a foliated metamorphic rock. So we say that foliated metamorphic rock, we find that the minerals texture, the rock texture appears to be somehow arranged in planes or bands, and that make them easier, okay, just to separate. So let's pass to question 13. Besides texture, how else are rocks classified? Scientists classify rocks, okay, based on their texture and let's see who can answer this question. What about the others? The other people. Hassan, could you share us, Hassan, please? Question 13.
Yes, but I can't see the screen.
Why you cannot see the screen?
Oh, yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah, okay. Question 13.
By their composition,
Their composition, good. Okay, so we classify rock based on their texture and their composition, good. Question 14. The process in which rocks change shape is called process in which the rock change its shape. So we call this. What about the others? Okay. Let's find here. Zaina, could you share us, please?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Question 14.
Question 14. The process in which rocks change shape is called deformation.
Deformation, good. Okay. So deformation. Let's pass to matching. Okay. We try to fit these statements where the suitable word or their term. So naturally occurring solid mixture of one or more minerals and organic matter. That is the definition of, let's see, the Dahrug. Yusuf Dahrug.
Yes.
Question 15. Naturally occurring solid mixture of one or more minerals and organic matter. That definition of rock. Good. Okay. So here that will be C. Okay. Then question 16. The process in which sediments is dropped and comes to rest. Yes, Gasser? Process in which sediments is dropped and comes to rest.
Deposition.
Deposition. Okay. So it's A. Then question 17. Process by which new rock is made from old rock. A new rock is formed from an old rock. So this process is, we'll call this, let's see, Nura. Nura? Mark?
Mystery,
Yes.
pardon me.
Yep. Question 17.
Hmm.
Process by which
Igneous.
new rock is made from old rock.
It's a cycle.
Rock cycle. Good. Pay attention. Just be beside the computer, okay?
Okay.
Then question 18. The quality of rock based on size and shape of mineral grains. So what we call this? Let's see here. Didn't answer yet. Okay. Yes, Habiba. Sorry, yes, Hannah. Sorry.
D.
B. Okay. Again. Sorry.
D. Texture.
D. Yes. D. Texture. Good. Okay. Then question 19. Process by which sediments is removed from its source. The sediments are removed from place to another. Yes, Karim.
Yes, Mr.
Yep. Question 19.
Deposition.
No.
لا
Deposition
ثانية
already
واحدة.
selected in question 16.
لا removed يبقى اسمه erosion.
Erosion. So that the process in which the sediments are passed from place to another, that is the erosion. Okay. Question 20. The chemical makeup of a rock. The chemical makeup of a rock. What we call this? Of course, that's the last one. It's the composition. Okay. Sorry. So this one is erosion. So it's P, and that is. So any hard question regarding to this part, guys? Anything is not clear?
No.
So are you sure that everything is clear? Anyone need to ask any question regarding to the rocks?
No, mister.
So everything is clear.
Yes.
Okay. So please study your lessons very well. Okay. Check every single part in your lesson. Don't forget a single, don't skip any part. Okay, because they are very, very important to understand it. Okay. And if there is any question or something is not clear, you can send to me anytime or you can ask me anytime. Okay, guys?
Okay, mister.
Okay, just let's pass here to, wait a minute. Okay, let's start here, guys, to answer. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Let's pass to these questions, okay? So, which rock was used by early human to make arrowheads, okay? What do you think? What kind of rock can be used to make these arrowheads, okay? So, yes, Ahmed?
Chert.
Chert, okay. Then pass to the next question. What is the grain of igneous rock formed when magma cools quickly? What kind of texture do they have? Yes, Ibrahim?
It is fine grain.
Fine grain, good. We just answered it before. How does clastic sediment rock begin? The clastic sediment rock, they starts as, Miss Rahma?
As a plant remain.
Plant, which one? As an animal remain or plant remain? No. He said clastic. Oh, we said that it means sediments. So what does it mean?
Plant.
No. Yes, Salma?
As the fragments of rock.
Yes, fragments rocks. Clastic sedimentary rocks, they are formed once sediments or clasts, which are the pieces of rocks that formed of weathering. They are going to be eroded, then deposited, compacted, and cemented, okay, for finally form the classic cement rock. Question 4, what do bends or folds in rocks show? Okay, so if we saw some bends or folds in the rock, they show. Yes, Marwa?
A. They have been withered.
No. We said that the already folds, bends. The rock is still the same. It's not broken, but it just has kind of folds or bends. Okay, so we said that the rock changed its shape. So we said that is?
They have been deformed.
Yes, have been deformed. Okay. There is the kind of deformation happen. So beside being classified by their composition, rocks also classified by, yes, word?
Their texture.
Their texture, good, okay. Then question number 6, what occurs when temperature and pressure inside the Earth's crust change? Yes, Ganna?
D.
The metamorphism process, good. Then question 7, what is only way that magma forms? The only way is one, sorry, one way, not only. What is one way of these, okay, in which magma is formed? Magma could be formed by one of these ways, which is, let's see, we didn't answer till the moment. Let's see. Tala is not connected to her audio. Please, could you connect your audio, Tala? Someone tell her. Let's see. Ruqayya, could you answer this question? How magma could be formed when rock is
Cooled.
cooled, like this magma will form. The magma itself heated. Once rock is heated. Question 8, what are the layers of sedimentary rock called? Okay, this different layers of sedimentary rocks, we call it. Yes, Pomika?
B. Strata.
Yes, good, strata. Okay. Question 9, what is called when sediment is dropped and comes to rest? We call this. Yes, Rahma?
Deposition.
Deposition, good. Okay. Let's try to match these four statements. So the process by which new rock forms from an old rock, we call this. What we call this? Let's find here who can answer this question. Yes, Salma?
rock cycle.
Rock cycle, good. So we're gonna. Then igneous rock that cools on the Earth's surface. The igneous rock that is formed on the Earth's surface. Yes, Subh?
Extrusive igneous rock.
Extrusive igneous rock. So that's good. Then here, okay, rocks made from animal or plant remains. Animal or plant remains. Yes, Hannah?
Organic sedimentary rock.
Good, organic sedimentary rock. And finally here, okay, we find metamorphic rock in which minerals grains are arranged in bands, that is foliated metamorphic rock. So like this, guys, that's a quick revision for the most important definitions, okay, for the four sections of chapter 4 about different type of rocks. So please, everyone, pack your textbook and study the parts that you feel it's not clear for you. And if you find any difficulty or something is not clear, you can send to me anytime. Thank you, guys, and see you next session. Goodbye.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.